Hey, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Uncensored. This is JC Diaz. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the donkey of the day. The donkey of the day is usually a person who will make a dumb statement or will accuse somebody of something dumb, like plain and simple. There's nothing else. It's just a dumb statement or a dumb take. In this occasion, we are going to talk about the First Lady of the United States. She is today's donkey of the day. So let's go and start the show, and I will explain to you guys what the donkey of the day and why is she the donkey of the day after this introduction.
Just 2 days prior to the shooting, ABC's late-night host Jimmy Kimmel disgustingly called First Lady Melania Trump an expectant widow. Who in their right minds says a wife would be glowing over the potential murder of her beloved husband?
And this morning, we are tracking the fallout between the White House and late-night comedy show host Jimmy Kimmel. Questions this morning on whether Kimmel will be forced off the air. The president and First Lady Melania Trump calling on ABC and Disney to fire him following comments he made last week prior to the assassination attempt of the president. During a comedy skit here, he made fun of the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Kimmel referred to the First Lady as an expectant widow. We have decided on this show not to air that soundbite, but we want to show you what he said. This right here, this is a quote. And of course, our First Lady Melania is here, looking so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow. That was the message right there that Melania was not pleased with at all. Yesterday, in a rare Instagram post, the First Lady spoke out about this, and then the president took to social media. At the very bottom of his lengthy message, he says right here, Jimmy Kimmel should be immediately fired by Disney and ABC. ABC and Disney have not responded. You'll recall last year ABC briefly suspended the late night show altogether amid comments he made following the assassination of Turning Point founder and believer conservative Charlie Kirk. During last night's airing of Jimmy Kimmel, Kimmel tried to backpedal his comments from last week, but the White House appears poised to go after him, and they're going to do it strongly. Again, pushing for him to be fired. ABC and Disney have not released a statement yet. We'll track that for you right here at the live desk this morning.
And we are back with you guys. So as you guys just watched in this clip, First Lady Melania Trump came out calling Jimmy Kimmel out for a joke he made about her being a beautiful lady who was looking glowing like someone who was getting ready for her husband's death. And I mean, this is really funny though. Like, that's a funny joke. I got to give it to Jimmy Kimmel. But I guess, the First Lady didn't like it. Also, Mr. Trump, right after she came out calling Jimmy Kimmel out, Trump came out and he also called him out. They're both calling for him to be fired. And they say that, he's not funny, that's not a funny joke. How dare Jimmy Kimmel joke about somebody else's murder. And I find that really funny. But I do have the clip that shows what Jimmy Kimmel actually said. So let's go ahead and roll the clip where Jimmy Kimmel is telling that joke, and we'll be right back.
Again, this was Thursday, and there was no big reaction to it until this morning when I greeted the day facing yet another Twitter vomit storm. And a call to fire me from our First Lady, Melania Trump, saying I should be fired because of a joke I made, again, 5 nights ago. It was a pretend roast. I said, our First Lady Melania is here. Look at her, so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow, which obviously was a joke about their age difference and the look of joy we see on her face every time they're together. It was a very light roast joke about the fact that he's almost 80 and she's younger than I am. It was not by any stretch of the definition, a call to assassination, and they know that. I've been very vocal for many years speaking out against gun violence in particular, but I understand that the First Lady had a stressful experience over the weekend, and probably every weekend is pretty stressful in that house. And also, I agree that hateful and violent rhetoric is something we should reject. I do, and I think a great place to start to dial that back would be to have a conversation with your husband about it, because...
And we are back with you guys. So that was the that was the joke. That was the clip that in which Jimmy Kimmel was telling that joke about the First Lady looking glowing like a lady who is expecting, her husband is going to die soon. That is a funny joke. But I guess the Trumps, they don't find it funny. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is today's episode is called the Donkey of the Day. And the Donkey of the Day is simply somebody who will will put out a dumb statement or a dumb take on an issue, and they don't care whether they look dumb or not. In today's Donkey of the Day, today is Melania Trump. She is the Donkey of the Day today. And the reason why I'm saying she's the Donkey of the Day is because we all know you hate your husband. We all know you hate him. We've seen the videos. We've seen the clips. We've seen so many times you turn your face against your husband. We've seen so many times your husband try to hold your hand and you will turn him away. We've seen so many times that face you make when you look at his face, and for you to come out and actually pretend that you care about your husband, I'm calling you the Donkey of the Day. And I'm going to tell you why I'm calling you the Donkey of the Day. Like I said before, you pretend that you like your husband. We all know you don't like your husband. Second of all, your husband, since the first time he came down the escalator, he came out spewing hate. He came out talking about other people. He came out, his rhetoric has been a rhetoric of violence. He has, in his rallies, he has called for people to beat other people up who don't like his rallies. He has called, every time a person who was his enemy or his opposite in politics or anywhere in life, anytime somebody has passed away, your husband has been the first one to celebrate that person dying. So you either live in a bubble where you don't think that all the things that happen in the world apply to you too, or you only think that they apply to other people, or you think you're special. I know you are special. The two of you're really special people. You're so special, believe me. I don't even know how he became president, but you are the Donkey of the Day for the simple reason that you are defending someone who is almost on the daily, bringing a rhetoric of violence. And with this, I'm not saying that what that person who tried to attack the president was right. Absolutely wrong. Nobody should be allowed to ever hurt the president of the United States. Nobody ever. But in order to earn respect, in order to get respect, you have to earn it. You cannot come out here as a bully, especially on Sunday Eastern, right? Eastern Sunday. He came out spreading the F word and saying that he was going to eliminate an entire civilization, the country of Iran. When you know that there are innocent people over there, especially on Easter Sunday. He came out saying he was going to destroy the entire civilization of Iran if they didn't open the Strait of Hormuz. He said that. And here you are defending your husband, going against Jimmy Kimmel, who merely just made a joke. Like, you need to get your priorities straight, lady. Yeah, you are already living off the American people. You're already living off of us. enjoying our tax money that we pay every single day because we are idiots. That's what we are in this country. We are idiots. We pay taxes for you guys to live a life of luxury. And yes, I know your husband is a billionaire. He doesn't really need this job. But since he already made over $1.5 billion in less than 5 years since he became president, he should probably not get a salary like he's doing it. He's not getting a salary from the White House, but he doesn't need the salary. He's getting the money from whatever he's getting it. I don't know where he's getting it from. But what I'm saying is, you are defending something that is indefendable. You cannot defend that. And I'm not saying go against your husband. Obviously, he's your husband. You have to defend your husband. Always have your husband back. But don't come out here playing this hypocrisy when you believe that you guys cannot be the object of a joke, when not you, but your husband is on the daily attacking someone, on the daily coming after people, on Easter Sunday saying the F word, on Easter Sunday saying that he was going to destroy a whole civilization of people, on Easter Sunday praying to Allah, making fun and mocking somebody, an entire civilization's faith, which is completely unacceptable. And then your husband comes out here, takes a picture, posts a picture of himself pretending to be Jesus. And then you're telling me that Jimmy Kimmel should be fired because he made a joke about you and your husband? Then maybe your husband should be fired from being the president, because he's been doing this since before he became president. He came down from that escalator as a hater. And you expect him to be a bully and he can hate everybody, but nobody can hate on him? You are wrong. You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if whoever is a Trump or a MAGA, I don't give a crap. You are the donkey of the day because you believe, you and your husband, both of you believe you live in a bubble and nothing applies to you. Only to other people. Nothing applies to you. He can come out here and be a bully against everybody else, but the minute somebody fires back or says something, now you are wanting that person to be fired because, oh my God, how dare he joke about us? Because we are the untouchables, right? You are the Terminator. You are the Terminator, the female version. He's the Terminator, right? So you are the donkey of the day. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a little bit excited about this. It's just that it baffles my mind the times we are living in this country. I am so sick and tired of these people. I cannot wait for them to leave this White House. I cannot wait for them to leave. And I am not a Democrat. I just don't like Trump. I just don't like him. He is a hater, and his wife is just taking advantage and living off the American people, living off of my taxes. I pay more taxes than Trump will ever pay in his life. And I'm nowhere near the level of money this guy makes. So I cannot have sympathy for him. So you, lady, are the donkey of the day, and he is the second donkey of the day. This is JC Diaz Uncensored. I'll see you guys on the next video, and I hope everybody has a great rest of your night. Take care. I'll see you later. Peace.